We are back today for another episode of Pack Attack, the series where I build my Diamond Dynasty team only from what I pull from packs. And guys, it's day 2 of Pack Attack week, our final push towards World Series on Pack Attack this year. This is it. And I kind of didn't factor in the fact that today's Sunday, and that means it's football day, and the Bears and the Packers play at noon. So I'm doing something that I've never really done, and I'm recording this when the clock still says AM. I don't know, I feel like I look awful. I don't feel the best. I am not a morning person whatsoever. But that's just how much this World Series push means. But actually though, taking that into account, along with what else I have planned for the start of this episode, I might go back on what I said and only play one game in today's episode, but we'll play it by ear. And that's because, well, I guess we can just go ahead and get started with the episode. So first things first, checking in on the likes of last episode, we're at 24 of them, and with it being Pack Attack week and every like being worth 150 stubs, that gets us 3,600 stubs to put towards our packs after today's game. So as always guys, hit that like button, make sure you get your likes in early so they can count towards next episode for some stubs. But now this is the big deal, because last episode we had that 50 pack bundle that I opened. We didn't pull anything out of it, but I still had to sell everything, so that means stubs, and that means a lot of stubs, 54,547 to be exact. But then on top of that, another 25,046 stubs from our interest rate, so that brings our stub bank today all the way up to 220,717, which if we do the math on that, at 25,000 stubs a piece, we could spin the wheel 8 times and we'd only be like 5k short of a 9th time. And there's only 9 things left on the wheel. And at first I was thinking we should pace ourselves, not just blow all of our stubs from the bank to spin this wheel a ton of times today. But then I kind of came around to thinking like, this is it. And if we're making a push, not just to World Series, but hopefully beyond, I want the best players I can possibly have for as long as I can have them. So I think that's the plan. I'm gonna spend pretty much all the stubs from the bank we can spend today, 200,000 stubs, to spin this wheel 8 times. Now the only problem with this, which is gonna make it not work perfectly, is there's 8 things on the wheel that I want, but the one thing that I don't is that vault pack, and the vault pack I don't remove when we land on it, because that's a pack that's just always there. So if it weren't for the vault pack being there, I wouldn't even bother spinning the wheel, because there'd be 8 spins, 8 things left. We could just open them all. But since the vault pack is here and it doesn't go away, and every time we land on something else, the vault pack has a higher chance of then being landed on next, we're probably not going to be able to totally clear the board today, which actually, now that I'm thinking about this and about the odds, maybe instead of just saying I'm going to spin it 8 times and spend all of our stubs, maybe we should impose some sort of limit based on how many vault packs I land on. So how about this for being the plan then? I'm going to spin this wheel as many times as I can, but once I land on the vault pack twice, then we'll go ahead and shut it down for the day. But hopefully that won't be for a while. Hopefully we get to knock out a lot of these spots on the wheel before that happens. Because like I said, if we can have the best players available on the team for as long as possible, that obviously gives us the best chance of winning as many games. So without me yapping anymore, let's finally start spinning this wheel. First spin of hopefully 8, and the first one's gonna be the on deck pack 2. All right, so another 25k for another spin. Let's see if we can avoid the vault pack again, and we do, and we get maybe the best pack left. I mean, ideally what would happen here is we just continue avoiding the vault pack. We land on literally everything else, and then everything we care about will no longer be on the wheel, and the wheel will be empty. And we're gonna continue that. We're gonna get on deck 3. So now this will be our 4th spin, 100,000 stub bank stubs spent, and we're going to continue avoiding the vault pack. That's going to be all 3 on deck packs taken care of now. So there's only 5 spots left on the wheel now, 4 potential spins remaining with the amount of stubs we have. We're going to keep avoiding the vault pack. That's the season 3 collection. Well, how much longer can we avoid this thing? This is about to be 150,000 stubs spent. We're gonna avoid it again. That's the season 2 collection. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm about to get as lucky as possible and we're gonna clear this pack wheel today. Although I don't know, I shouldn't say that too early, because now the vault pack has a 33 1/3 chance of winning. So what do we got here? And there, yep, there it is. Finally our first vault pack. And I guess, well, that was 7 spins. I only landed on the vault pack once. I may as well do this final spin. We may as well take it up to 8 spins, see what we get. And of course, yeah, no, of course, right here at the end, we get vault pack twice. So very close to clearing off our pack wheel today. And honestly, I was really hoping to do that because then I wouldn't really have to worry about the stub bank anymore. There'd be no reason to. But we still have 6 major choice packs to open and then 2 vault packs, which you never know, we could get lucky. But now it's going to be the tricky part, is figuring out who I want to take out of these 6 packs. Who's got the best chance of upgrading our team? So I'm going to take a second here, figure out what I want out of these 6 packs. And man, actually, I guess really the only 2 packs I can plan on what I'm taking is the 2 collection packs, because all 3 of these on deck packs have a rare round and a base round, and then this extreme pack, we've opened it a couple of times. You don't get to choose from everybody. They give you a round or 2 rounds where each round has only 2 choices to choose between. So I'm just gonna start opening these packs that are left up to chance. We're gonna start with the extreme pack. Let's hope we get some good rounds here. That's a good one. As much as I like Luis Robert Jr. cards, and as big of a White Sox fan as I am, that it would pain me to take a Cub over a White Sox, I think I have to take the Cub over the White Sox, because this Sammy Sosa, this has been a card that's been on my radar for a while. So we're taking Sammy, and then second round, I guess we have to take Luis Gonzalez, because we already have Mitch Garver. Not fully sure how we're gonna fit both of them in yet, but we're gonna have a lot of figuring out to do after this, I'm sure. All right, well, next we got to go with the on deck pack, and it's not often you root for not the rare round, but we already have both rare round guys, so we better be pulling the base round from this. Don't pick now to, yeah, give me luck. And this is actually great, because the base round I probably would have wanted anyway, because we get a 99 overall lefty bullpen arm. Now on deck 2 is a different story. This one I am rooting for the rare round for, because the base round, we already have Ray. These 2 guys wouldn't be an upgrade. Let's root for that rare round, please. Game? Nope, they're not gonna be nice to me. Okay. Well, like I said, neither of these guys are gonna make the team. I guess I'll just take the switch hitter. And then for on deck pack 3, I probably just want the base round again to get Camilo Doval. Unless, would I want Tim Anderson? All right, you know what? I guess I better open it just to make sure we don't get the big round instead, which we do. I actually spent way too much time thinking about who I was going to take in the base round, so of course this was going to happen. But I don't know, I guess we have to take Rube Foster because we already took Luis Gonzalez out of the extreme pack. I'm not sure if I'm too big on this Rube Foster card, but we'll give him a look. All right, so then that leaves us with season 2 and 3 collections, and I'm pretty sure I have the plan of who I want to take. We'll start with season 2. This one has Derek Jeter, Frank Thomas, Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson is the pick to me, which is kind of why I was saying I don't know about Rube Foster, because I knew I was going to take Bob Gibson. And out of the season 3 collection pack, as good as Randy Johnson is, as tempting as it would be to take him, Lou Gehrig is just my guy. One of my favorite swings, one of my favorite cards to use in MLB The Show for the last couple of years. But I can't pass up on Lou Gehrig, especially if this is the only chance I have to get him. And I guess I said that left us with our 2 collection packs. It's not quite it, because now we still have those 2 vault packs to open up, which I'm not expecting big things out of these, but we still got to open them. Actually, I mean, this isn't big things, but these are probably the 2 best pulls I've seen in vault packs for a while. And then let's get this last one out of the way. And this one, man, if we didn't already have Paul O'Neill, that would have been a good pick, but that leaves us with nothing out of this one. So now I just have to figure out how all these players are gonna fit on our team. All right, so here's how I got everybody in terms of additions to the offense. We've got Luis Gonzalez, Sammy Sosa, Lou Gehrig all playing their primary positions. I moved Yelich to center because him in a secondary keeps diamond fielding. Sosa playing right has diamond fielding. And then I was also able to find a way to keep Rafael Palmeiro in by putting him at DH, moving Garver to catcher, and then moving Gibson to play third. So it's technically a bit of a hit defensively, but I said I wanted to get David Wright out because he had not done anything in the 4 games he'd been around. So that's what I did. Wright's gone. He's completely gone. We've got Edman still around on the bench. And then I decided to keep Bobby Witt on the bench over David Wright or Jim Rice, because with Witt, we keep our 99 speed on the bench. We also keep our parallel 4 multi multiplier boost when it comes to post-game stubs. And then pitching-wise, we've got Gibson in over Fernando Valenzuela. I didn't put Rube Foster in for now. I think if it weren't for last episode and how much I struggled hitting Fergie Jenkins, I wouldn't have hesitated taking Fergie out, but now I feel like I gotta give him another look. And then the only thing that changes in the bullpen is Brooks Raley is in, Matt Strahm is out. And then just to check in on the 40-man so you guys know the pool of players that are still available, I cleaned the whole 40-man of any season 1 or season 2 guys because all of our wild card spots are used up now. But we still have Wright here, we still have Rice here, we've got Chili Davis. I got those 2 97s from that one vault pack. We'll probably never use those guys, but they're at least still here. So now all that's done, taken care of, the lineup is set. I've already been sitting here for 50 minutes, so I'm sorry. We're definitely only playing one game today. Ooh, and that one game has at least a little bit of a chance of being on legend difficulty. That's something I haven't had to worry about in a long time. But if the opponent's over that 900 rating, it'll be legend. And I think I gotta go Bob Gibson here since he's new. All right, and we'll be at home. We gotta take on Pedro Martinez. Didn't really get a good look at the rest of his team. I saw he had a boost that said O'Neal Cruz. I don't know what that is. Or wait, no, I do know what that is. He's one of the cornerstone guys. Never mind. But also trying to figure that out, skipped over the fact that he had like a 90-something and 30-something record, which is a bit more scary than some of the other records we've come across. So are we still working with Hall of Fame difficulty? I don't know if I'm ready to make the jump. Look at me all flustered, not even knowing what screen to go to. It is Hall of Fame. I gotta get locked in though. This is I mean, every game is a big game, but this game could get us up over an 850 rating. Then we'd really be on the home stretch. Oh, and look at us getting the chase. Bob Gibson looking good as ever. Ooh, but then, okay. Slowed the bat down to make a perfect swing on that changeup. I don't like that. Oh, and we got him. Okay, outlier 102 at the knees. Oh, he's having trouble catching up to the heat. That one didn't even catch 102 and he's way behind it. All right, man, if Gibson's going to look good on the mound, we got to come through for him at the plate. Oh, and I'm late on 103. Of course I'm late on 103. If that was 100, probably timed it up. I guess the PCI wasn't so great, so it wouldn't have made a difference. That stayed in the zone. Okay, so the heat's bothering me too. Neither of us can hit the fastball in the first. Oh my God, I'm getting bailed out. That's 3 straight check swings called a no swing to get us to a 3-2 count. And then I look at strike 3. Way to pay it off, me. Okay, I threw the curve for the first time and he was all over it. So that's 1 curveball, 1 changeup, and those are probably the 2 best swings he's made so far. Oh, well, that might be his new best swing. Oh, but okay, yeah, he's still struggling with the fastball. Both of us looking at strike 3s. And we got him again, too late on the heat. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings for Bob Gibson. What I really want is just like 1 good swing to give me an early lead. I don't need to like pour on a ton of runs. I just want to be up early. You know what? That's a better pitch to do it on. Mitch Garver stays hot. He's going deep. Perfect. That's exactly what I just asked for. I wanted 1 swing to give me a 1-run lead, and then I can feel at least a little bit more comfortable. And I'm late on another good pitch with Luis Gonzalez. Don't need to be swinging at that in that situation, but I have my lead. That's all I asked for that inning. Now the real trick will be maintaining that lead. Oh, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. He figured out the fastball there too. At least he didn't get under his. Oh, we got him again with the heat. I thought that actually might have been too obvious in that spot, but I guess not. Oh, and then we get him chasing up too high. Maybe he was just selling out on that 1 fastball without a position Kenley at the plate. There we go. All right. I mean, I'm glad we got out of that inning, but honestly, that took way too many pitches to do it. Oh, and I didn't even realize we took Bob Gibson, but I moved Josh Gibson to third. We could have had a Gibson battery. He kept that in the zone. Oh my God. We are going to see so many strikeouts today on both sides. Oh, and I actually thought I saw that pitch really well. Thought I was going to hit that up the middle. Oh, what a swing. I'm going to give myself so much credit for that. Oh my God. Up and away fastball that I'm getting up to with a perfect swing, hitting it into the fountain. I was just thinking in that at bat too. I'm like, hang on a second. I'm starting to time up Pedro a little bit better here. And then I do that. And then I do that. Ooh, actually though, I mean, the timing is still looking good. Look at me waiting back, going the other way with that slider. If I could have just had a better PCI. Dude, I don't know though, man. If I actually am seeing Pedro as good as I felt in that last inning, and Gibson continues shutting him down, I feel really good about the rest of this game. Until something like that happens. That is the exact type of thing that sparks a rally, doesn't it? He's taken off. I figured he would, and Mitch Garver, in his first chance as the actual catcher behind the plate, he drops the ball. All right, there we go. At least that pitch is working. Okay, that should, well... Okay, I knew something didn't look right about that play, but still we got the out, apparently. Okay, and Story should have that. We work out of it again. We've given up a hit in every single inning, but Gibson works out of it every time. I actually don't know. I didn't think I made that good of a swing. Oh. Yeah, that's the one pitch that's still giving me a lot of trouble, though, is that sinker. Oh, and then they made me swing. All right. I guess I have been check swinging a lot today. One of those was bound to happen. Man, he loves starting the lefties with either the fastball or sinker away, stealing strike one every time. And then, that was not as good of an inning as I had hoped after the last one. And actually, Gibson's energy is much lower than I would have thought it'd be at this point. 55 pitches in, he's got to have like 125 stamina. He's under half his energy left. This could be his last inning. Ooh, Yelich will be there though, right? Yeah, he's there. That's the scariest swing I think he's made yet, though. Oh, he laid off that high fastball. Maybe just because Kenley's a taller dude. Maybe that didn't look as enticing. That one looked enticing enough, though. All right, hopefully I can tunnel this, make him think it's a fastball. Otherwise, that's going to be fat. But we did. We fooled him. Oh, there's no way. You know what makes that even worse is the fact that I thought at least I recognized that out of his hand. Luis Gonzalez, though, is that? Not. Oh, another check swing strikeout on that changeup below the zone. It's not popping up saying how many strikeouts I have anymore. I've lost count. I thought in my head it was going to be like 12, but I don't know for sure. I'll take that, though. Oh, there's no way. Come on. 2 fluke hits for Mickey Mantle. Are you serious? They're both on the same pitch, too. They're both on late swings on that slider in. Does he go on the second pitch again? Yep. It's not an actual pitch out, but it's the closest thing you can get, and it still doesn't matter. Oh my God, then I lose it. A 4-pitch walk. I think we got to get Gibson out. I thought he was going to finish that inning for sure. I guess we may as well play the matchup for this spot. Then we'll bring in the lefty. Ooh, he's actually going to play the matchups. Okay. And that is an amazing pitch. This is actually a big spot. And we got him. I knew that pitch was going to work. And I just missed that. That would have been nice to not just miss. Look at me waiting back on that pitch finally. And that time I wait back too long. And look at me saying after Soriano went deep, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm seeing Pedro now. I'm timing him up. Then I go an entire time through the order without doing anything. Oh, no. Not twice. Not twice in one inning that I wait back on that and don't hit it. I mean, it didn't even really dawn on me until just then. I only have 2 hits on the board. Sure, they're 2 perfect home runs, but that's also it. I've either been perfect or I haven't been on it at all. Oh, that's gotta hit the spot, dude. Why does that pitch always drift out of the zone? I just don't get it. And I'm going back to this, and it's probably gonna end up a ball again. Oh, no, it's perfect. All right. There we go. I like that too. One pitch, jammed him, no threat. Let me go right back to it. Maybe we get the same type of result. Yeah, and Soriano is there. Okay, very efficient 4 outs from Charlie Blackmon. Why do I keep letting him get away with that? Every single at bat against the lefty, he starts it out with a fastball, low and away. Nope, he went high that time, of course. The one time I'm ready for what he's been doing, he changes it up. Unbelievable. I'm getting worse and worse. All right, well, technically, it's a better matchup to face Trout with a lefty, so I'm bringing in a new lefty, Paul O'Neill. That's okay. That was not where I wanted that to go, but we still got him. We're good. And we got him with the heat, lefty. This is the tricky at bat, though. This is the one matchup that doesn't favor O'Neill. And we're still good. We get out of it. 1, 2, 3 inning for Paul O'Neill. We only need one more inning to go. This happened very fast. I guess then this means this is our last chance at some insurance. And I was so ready for that cutter. Not ready for where it was going to end up, though, apparently. Luis Gonzalez versus Mariano Rivera. You'd think it favors Gonzalez with that history. I don't know. I lost it. And we're going to go to Eric Gagne, which this is actually the first time we're seeing him. And I realized before I started recording today, I kind of messed up though, because he's at parallel 1. And that's because I was using him when I was finishing the extreme program. And I shouldn't have been. I messed up. I made a mistake. Usually I'm so careful about not using guys that we could use in pack attack offline because I don't want to get their parallel progress. Because, you know, we actually factor in parallel progress to our stubs. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to count his parallel towards our multiplier. Maybe that's not what I should be focusing on right now. Maybe I should focus on, you know, getting outs. There we go. That's a... There we go. That slow curve gets him that time. 1 to go. My God, can we stop hanging the... Or can we keep hanging the first pitch slider, I guess? He's missed it twice. He chased. What an inning from Gagne. What a game on the mound. A shutout performance from the staff as a whole. I mean, that's what having a good bullpen now does for us. We can feel comfortable taking out our starter and still just sail right to the end of it. It's crazy that I only got 2 hits in that game. I could not hit, but those 2 hits were 2 bombs, and that's all I needed. I guess that's the only one I needed, actually, was the Garver one. But we're up over 850. This is truly the final stretch. 46 more rating points to go before making World Series. And we get Gibson up to parallel 1. We get Blackmon up to 1. Soriano up to 1. So I guess with that, then let's tally up our 1 game. And in the 1 game, our hitting is only making us 2,000 stubs. The pitching's what carried. We're going to make 10,300. Bonus categories adding on an extra 7,454. We're now up to 7 wins in a row. And we have 9 parallel 1s, 2 2s, 1 3, and 2 4s. That gets us a times 1.24 multiplier and a final stub count today of 24,495. We also made some extra program progress, so we got 1,500 stubs to go right to the bank, and then it looks like 5 extra show packs. All right, then if we didn't spin the wheel enough times today, we get to spin it once more. 20,000 stubs for the post-game wheel. Everything we landed on at the beginning of the episode is taken off. So let's see. I kind of hope we don't get another 50 bundle, if I'm being totally honest. Nope, we're going to get the out of position pack 3, which actually in terms of what we have left on that wheel is really solid. We've got 8 show packs though to get through before we get there. 5 from the ranked program and then 3 just from the leftover stubs that we had. So we're going to go ahead, rip these as fast as we can. Can't get it all done on the same breath though as I talk. I just want to rip through these show packs as fast as possible. Nothing is coming out of these at this point in the year unless we happen to pull chase packs, which seems to be a lot more rare this year than it was in the past. But there we go. Those are done. Out of position pack 2. We got a rare round. We got a base round. This Jerickson Profar would actually be a really good addition to our bullpen. This 99 Helton pitcher, though, would also be a really nice pitcher, and it would fit our Rockies boost. So whichever one we end up with, I'm happy. And we end up with the base round, so that means Profar. So just another upgrade to the bullpen, more security out there, and that just adds another one to the list of new cards we got today. Crazy. So there we go, guys. We keep winning. We keep marching towards World Series. You guys need to keep hitting that like button to add 150 stubs towards the next episode. But for today, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.